welcome or welcome back. My name is Julie, also known here on YouTube as the Frugal Mama. Apologies that I was not able to put my face on for you today. I am fighting a cold and another allergic reaction. We're not going to get into all that. What we're going to do today is we are going to talk about what is going on with the dollar store, like the Dollar Tree, and it's like family of stores. They now own, I'm pretty sure they own Dollar General and Family Dollar. They're all like a conglomerate under Dollar Tree, I think. And then also Joann, Crafts and Fabrics. So with Dollar Tree, I've got my computer going. Hold on. There's stuff going on with Dollar Tree and with Joann. So with Joann, they are, they are filing bankruptcy, right? So let me see. I just want to jump right into this before my Dayquil runs out. Hope you don't mind. Hello there, Kristen. Hello, Manuela. Thank you for watching the ads. I sure appreciate that. So, okay. There are a million different articles about it. We can just, I think we're just going to go with the first one with NPR. Let's go with NPR. No, I don't know how to do like Streamlabs or whatever to like show the thing while I'm doing the thing. I will learn it because I actually do want to be discussing a lot more stuff like this that is related, that is relevant, that is something that would affect us or that I think we might be interested in. So I am going to learn how to do Streamlabs, Yards, whatever it's called. Please bear with me. Hello, Andrea. Thank you for being here. And Manuela and Phyllis. And there's Rhonda. And I think I said hi to Kristen. Thank you all so much for being here. So, okay. So this says, the arts and crafts giant, Joann, files for bankruptcy, but stores will remain open. Okay. So this is happening. It doesn't say that they're closing stores, but I will tell you. Hi, Cindy. Oh, Cindy, I'm so glad you're here. Guys, sorry I didn't put my face on for you. I meant to, but I came down with a cold, and you know, when I get sick, it is the end of the world. I have no immune system. Hi, Rebecca. Oh, I'm so glad you're here. Rebecca, oh my God. That's part of why I was like a couple minutes late because I did, sorry, you guys know I get sidetracked, squirrel. We'll get right back to this in 2 seconds. Thank you, Cindy. I love it too. It's working for me today because I've got another allergic reaction and I'm sick. But anyway, oh my God, I did just watch the video about Catherine, Princess of Wales, dealing now with cancer. Oh my God, you guys know my daddy, rest in peace. We lost him to cancer. And so it's something that hits home for me, hits very personally. And so I send my best wishes to all of them. It doesn't matter who you are, how much money you have, how beautiful you are, any of that. Cancer doesn't care. Cancer doesn't care who you are. Yeah. So I send them my best. Okay, back to Joann. And we will talk about Dollar Tree as well. I'm going to need sustenance to get through this. I know a lot of you would have forgiven me. Not yet, Kristen, because I already had a huge coffee earlier. So now I'm doing some Diet Coke and Dayquil. But I will be having some coffee after this. So thanks. Hi, Rita. Rita, I was just writing a letter to you. Oh my God. Hi, Rita. Expect it. I'll get it in the mail this weekend, hopefully. Absolutely, hopefully. But Rita, I was just writing a letter to you. I don't do that very often. I know it's not something I'm good at or answering messages. I am working on comments though. So anyway, Rita, I hope I have your current address, but I was just thinking about you. Anyway, so forgive me. I am sick, doing the best I can. There's Alyssa. Hey, if you can be here at all, I appreciate it. I know a lot of you would have forgiven me if I would have said, hey, I can't do it today. I'm doing this thing again and I'm sick. But I'm back. We're here, and health problems, they're going to continue. They're not going to stop. This burning down circus of a body, it's going to just keep having problems. And from this point, you guys know I'm turning 43 at the end of this month, and time is short. Life is short. And I'm just like, I'm not wasting any more of it. I'm not letting the sickness or problems with my body stop me from doing what I need to do. And I am determined to be consistent with our Friday live streams. Even if that means I come looking like this, hopefully you guys will bear with me, but I'm doing what I got to do. Cindy, oh my God, Jesus. Cindy is going through chemo. That's what we were just talking about with Catherine, Princess of Wales. Cindy, I send you my love and my heart. You are in my heart, and I wish you the very, very best. Rhonda, am I allergic to cleaning? Possibly. You guys know I have jumped in. I have been jumping in hardcore to the spring cleaning and finishing projects and stuff like that. Maybe that's part of it. I don't know. I have a call in to the doctor, excuse me, because I did just have to do another round of steroids. So, and this cleared up for like 2 days. And now I'm probably starting another stronger round of steroids. But we'll talk more about that on my current obsession, my other channel. Let's get back to this. So Joann, Crafts and Fabrics, whatever, they are filing bankruptcy. What does this mean? Hi, Kathy, Florida girl. I'm so glad you're here. What does this mean for dumpster divers? I don't know yet. I don't know yet. I do know that the other morning, I was out scouting, doing my recon, my looky-loo, and I wanted to hit the dollar store, but the Joann Craft and Fabric store right next to it, they had the big garage door thing open, and there was they had the dumpster actually unlocked. Wish I could have gone and gotten in there, but they were doing stuff. I don't know, and there was an employee out there. I don't know what they were up to. Thank you, Rita. Yes, Manuela, if you guys want to give a thumbs up, I would be so grateful. As like a happy birthday month, I would really appreciate that. Thank you. So there was something going on. I don't know. And I am definitely going to be keeping a closer eye on the Joann Crafts and Fabrics dumpsters. You guys, a lot of you know. Yeah, that's unfortunate. Mine too, Kristen, have switched either to compactors or us out. Hi, Amy. I'm so glad you're here. They lock us out. They switch compactors. They destroy everything. Oh my God. Phyllis, tell Renee. Oh God, I'm so sorry she went through that. I've had some nasty experiences with guys myself, and there's no excuse for that. Absolutely no excuse. There's Vin Julianne. Hello, my darling. So I'm going to be keeping a close eye on the dumpsters that I can get to that are the Joanns. Will there be an immediate impact? I don't know. So I'm going to go ahead and read the article, and we'll see if we can glean anything useful from it that might affect us as salvagers, as dumpster divers. And then we will discuss Dollar Tree, which I am certain will affect us all, okay, if you're a dumpster diver, all right? So this says, the craft store chain has filed for bankruptcy amid ongoing financial troubles. But DIYers need not worry just yet. The company's more than 800 stores nationwide will remain open, and its website will stay active as the Hudson, Ohio-based company restructures its finances. Okay, so yes, they are filing Chapter 11 bankruptcy. Alyssa, on my end, it's perfect. I don't know. Hi, Jack and Pickle Vlogs. Thanks for being here. Maybe refresh it, Alyssa. I know the lighting is terrible and I didn't put my face on, but Alyssa, I'm dealing with and I'm sick. And so I hope you can bear with me, my love. But a lot of this is just stuff to hear anyway, you know. You're blurry too. Here, what if we're just going to try this and we're going to see what happens. Hopefully we don't lose you guys. Give me just a sec. That's the best I can do. But maybe just listen. I don't know. So they're not closing stores yet. But what I have noticed in our area, I don't know what else to tell. I cleaned the camera, guys. And from what I can see, it's clear. Bad lighting, but clear. It's pixelated. So that's going to be like a Wi-Fi issue. I apologize. I'm sorry. I don't know what else to do. But anyway, so I hope you'll bear with me. Honestly, I'm sick today. Just getting on here and doing this was the best I could do. But anyway, so they're not closing stores. Is it too close? Maybe. And the computer's talking to me. I don't know. You tell me if that's any better. Anyway, so maybe we should go at this just like podcast style. Just listen. Sorry, computer's being weird. Yeah. Oh, yeah, I'm abstract. Hey. So anyway, what I have noticed, thank you, Andrea. I appreciate that. I'm doing the best I can today, you guys. I am trying to get on a consistent Friday live stream, whatever's going on with my body, my life, my health, family, the world, trying to be consistent. Will it be perfect? No, it's not going to be perfect. Will I be pixelated? Potentially. Will I be covered in stuff that makes me look like I'm like a leper? Very possibly. So what I have noticed in our area, and this is weird, is that the Joann stores are understaffed. They are not having regular hours, which is very strange. And a lot of people in our local like Facebook community groups have been talking about it. And sorry, that's just too far for me. I need to be able to see the comments and stuff. Let me try like switching the camera. There's the fan. How does the fan look? Is it pixelated and weird? Oh, Vin Julianne says it's an issue with vertical streams on YouTube. And I didn't want to do vertical. It forced me to do vertical. I don't know. That's pixelated too. I'm sorry, guys. Maybe just listen podcast style and not see my splotchy face. I don't know. So, excuse me. So what everyone's saying is, and I'll try to force it to do horizontal next time. I don't know if it'll let me at this point. I don't think it will. Like, no, it won't. The only way would be to quit the stream, and I'm not doing that. So I hope you'll just bear with me. I apologize, guys. There's that part in Inside Out, the Disney Pixar movie, where they go through that thing and they're all like, you know, Picasso-like. That's what we're doing today. We are Picasso today. Incidentally, I've been wanting to explore some kind of podcast type stuff where you just listen. Maybe this is a sign. I don't know. Anyhow, what everyone's talking about, thank you, Rita. I appreciate it. Or even just listen. That's fine too. What everyone's talking about on the local like Facebook community groups is that the Joann stores are understaffed, and the hours are much shorter. I stopped shopping at Joann's, unfortunately, because they locked me out of the dumpsters. Is that petty and whatever? Yeah, probably. But it was, you know, you guys know it was very frustrating. If you've been with us a long time, you know that was like our bread and butter. Not to say that I have any right whatsoever to their dumpsters more than anyone else. I don't. Absolutely not. But it was really hard. I know the patterns, Vin Julianne, oh my God, and the fabrics and just everything, just all of it. And it was so good for us for so long. And so then, hi, Jamie. Oh, I'm so glad you're here. Apparently I'm pixelated today, Jamie, so my apologies. Maybe just listen podcast style to this. So anyhow, I haven't shopped there in a long time. I did actually go into our local Joann's the other day, or I don't know, the other week when I was trying to get new straps for my purse that Bonnie and Liz sent me years ago, and I had worn it and loved it to death. And hi, Trisha. I am having a wonderful day. Thank you. So I had gone to look for purse strap, whatever replacements, and I wanted to shop local before I went online. And they didn't have what I needed. The employees were very helpful, very kind, very attentive, but Joann's just didn't have what I needed, and I ended up having to go online. And that's the one time that I've been into a Joann store in over a year. And I know that since we got a Hobby Lobby, I've never shopped at a Hobby Lobby either, but since we got a Hobby Lobby, I think that definitely affected the Joann situation. But it's also been, from everything I've read and heard, it's also been poor management, greed, corporate greed, yes, too expensive, and, just poorly run, which is really unfortunate because it's a long-standing business that's been around forever. But apparently, current leadership not doing a great job. So that is kind of the Joann situation. So it says with their 800 stores nationwide, they're not cutting any stores yet. Okay. Hi, Frugal Live and Shelly. Shelly, sorry if I am pixelated. I can't fix it. I'll try to fix it next time. So let's keep an eye on Joann's. Will they end up having to shut down some stores? I'm guessing yes. I'm just going to put that out there. I'm guessing yes. I've been following it on like the local Facebook community pages and stuff like that. And I really think that's going to end up happening. If it does, we're going to be at those dumpsters because they're short-staffed. From what I've read, they don't pay their employees well at all. And then they don't have enough staff. And so these underpaid employees are having to do way more work than they should. And so it's just a bad situation all the way around. But for dumpster divers, it might end up being a good thing. Let's keep an eye on it. I'm going to keep doing my looky-loos. And just as I'm out and about, I'm going to keep an eye on Joann's. Now, let's talk about Dollar Tree and its like umbrella situation that it has, because it also, I should put like podcast. I should change the title to put like podcast. That way people are like, oh, let's just listen. Anyway, sorry. Okay. I'm just thinking thoughts. Dollar Tree. Okay. You guys know I love the Dollar Tree. I shop there. I also dumpster dive there and have for a long, long time. There have been some Dollar Tree stores over the last like 10 years that have started locking their dumpsters or destroying their stuff. But I still find that there's enough of them available to still dumpster dive and find some really great stuff to save and use, which is wonderful. Absolutely fantastic. So this news about them, let's go ahead and look up an article about that. And yes, I am going to learn, for those just jumping in, I am going to learn how to use the Streamlabs. What is it called? Where you can, some of you might know this, where you can have, and definitely I'd be horizontal that way, which I wanted to. I wanted this to be horizontal. It forced me into vertical. I don't know why. YouTube is always changing stuff and we have no control over it at all. In fact, okay, real quick, this is wacky, but a video I uploaded earlier today, StreamYards. Okay, I'll learn StreamYards. I'll try to learn it by next Friday. But I was uploading the video earlier today that Olivia helped me with that mirror in the bathroom. And it has started asking on the videos now when you're uploading them, if any of it is like AI, if you are creating a video to make it look like it's a famous person, but it wasn't actually them, or I'm altering stuff to make it look like something that didn't happened, or whatever. And I'm like, oh my God, what is good? That's where we are. That's where we are. Anyway, so YouTube they're the boss. They forced me into vertical today. They wanted to know if I'm a robot. They're in charge. I just do the best I can to work with them. And I'm just absolutely grateful to have this platform. Hallelujah that I have this platform. So thank you, YouTube. Anyway, so Dollar Tree, big stuff going on with Dollar Tree. I'm sure a lot of you have seen that there's all kind of stuff going on with Dollar Tree. And this absolutely will affect dumpster divers, savers, and salvagers. So let's see. This one's just 4 hours ago, and this is CBS. So I consider them fairly reliable. Dollar Tree announced, here we go. Dollar Tree announced that it is closing 600 of its Family Dollar store locations in 2024. Oh my God. Okay, check this out. On top of that, the discount retailer also plans to close an additional 370 Family Dollar stores plus 30 Dollar Tree locations over the next few years at the end of their leases. In total, the planned closures represent about 15% of its Family Dollar locations. The retailer's family of brands has struggled as inflation impacts its low-income shoppers' wallets. More customers are shopping around and comparing prices at competing retailers to ensure that they are getting the best deal, while more incidences of shoplifting are also hurting its bottom line. I think it's also, side note, it's also the online access to really cheap stuff. I'm gonna be honest and share my part in that. Temu, one of our longtime sponsors, and I have some videos I'm going to be putting up where I've been working with them and getting fantastic stuff. So, but there's also like the Sheins and the, I don't know who else. But Temu, I love Temu. So I think we're getting more access through online stuff, and it's probably really hard for the Dollar Tree to keep up with that. But I will also say I think that there's a place for both of them. You know what I mean? Like, I love, especially as the season changes, especially Halloween time, I love going into the Dollar Tree, and looking around and exploring and actually getting my hands on the goods. You know, I still enjoy the in-store experience. So I do think there is a place for both the online and, the brick and mortar, but that, I mean, that does translate where they're closing, they're closing a bunch of stores. It does make sense because yes, there is a place for having the in-store experience, but there's not the need for as many of them, you know? Does it make sense? That's kind of what I'm thinking. Anyway, so let's see. What does it say? The closures could hit some communities hard. Yeah, I'm sure. Absolutely. They might be the only store that serves the entire community in this area. They might have been one of the few jobs in the community. So that's definitely going to be an issue. Yeah, definitely. I think, and that also speaks to something I had read about years ago, where people were talking about stores like Family Dollar, Dollar Tree, Walmart coming into small towns, areas, and shutting out the mom and pop small businesses, small grocery stores, whatever, coming in with these low prices and creating jobs, but cutting out all the other businesses, putting everyone else out of business. And then, you know, people were predicting the disaster it would be after they came in and shut everyone down and took over, and then end up leaving. And it's coming true. This is exactly what is happening. We see it right now. I've seen it with Walmart as well, that, yeah, they come into a town, shut everyone else out, and take over. And they are the job provider, they're the food provider, all of it, and then end up leaving town. And it absolutely devastates communities. Jamie, thank you so much. Oh, I appreciate you. Have a great day at work. So anyway, that's happening, and that is unfortunate. And that's kind of what they're saying here in this article. He added, these communities are dependent on these stores. Dollar Tree, which acquired Family Dollar for more than $8 billion nearly a decade ago, has not released a comprehensive list of the locations it is closing. Okay, so that's something we're going to have to keep an eye on. Kathy, I'm glad you're still here. Thank you. Yeah, Andrea, it is scary. It's really scary for a lot of people. Oh, it's cleared up now. I have a face again. Yay! And there's Rachel. Hello. Oh, I'm so glad you're here, Rachel. So, excuse me. I am dealing with a little bit of a cold. So yeah, some tricky situations. They have not apparently, let's see. Okay. Oh, okay. So there's not a comprehensive list yet of which Family Dollar stores will be closing, but there is a start. And so what they have listed so far, we have Slocum, Alabama, Wilmington, Delaware. These also don't necessarily have dates, closing dates, like when it's going to happen, but these are the locations that that are going to be closing. These are confirmed. They will be closing this year, but it doesn't say when. Okay. So Wilmington, Delaware, Slocum, Alabama, Tallahassee, Florida. But in that one has 4 other Family Dollar stores that will remain open. Peoria, Illinois is closing 2 Family Dollar stores. Maybe part of it is they just have too darn many of them, you know? Vin Julian, of course, absolutely. And that's part of why I wanted to talk about this on this live stream, is because this will affect dumpster diving. When these stores close, when we find out where they're closing, if they are within reasonable driving distance of me, you guys know I live in Utah. If they're within reasonable driving distance, of course, absolutely, I'm going to hit up those dumpsters when and if stores in the area do close. So we want to keep an eye on that. Let's see, Wichita, Kansas. And so it's saying some of them in one town, and obviously some of these are like big cities, okay, or bigger towns. They have multiple locations. And so I'm thinking that's probably part of the problem, is just too many locations. Let's see, Wichita, Kansas. Oh, I am, Andrea. You got to be on it like a hawk. And Kathy, you live in Tallahassee. Okay, Kathy, you got to get on this, because in Tallahassee, the Family Dollar on West Brevard Street is closing, Kathy. West Brevard Street. Family Dollar. It doesn't say when, okay? So you just have to keep an eye on it. Frugal Live in Shelley, and that is possible that they'll just box it up and take it with them. It's absolutely possible, but keep an eye on the dumpsters anyway, because we don't know that that's going to be the case every time. And it's in the store closings that I've seen over the years, that's actually the exception, not the rule. More often, you're going to see the stuff get thrown away. You guys know this when I go to the Spirit Halloween stores. Yes, some of it, they will box it up and save it for next year. But a lot of times, no, it ends up in the dumpsters. And especially if it's stuff that has been on clearance or whatever, it's going to end up in the bins. So definitely be checking the dumpsters just in case. Kathy, be careful. If it's not a good area of town, that's probably part of why they're shutting that one down. They're talking about that shoplifting, theft is an issue with a lot of these stores that they're shutting down. So Kathy, if you are going to keep an eye out on that one, please keep us apprised of how it's going, but be very careful. Again, and I should put this out there, I do not encourage dangerous behavior. If you're going to dumpster dive, you are doing that at your absolute own risk. Nothing to do with me. I'm just here for entertainment purposes. Okay. Let's see. Wichita, Kansas. Humansville, interesting name. Humansville, Missouri is going to be closing a store. Willow Springs, Missouri. Middletown, New Jersey. Wilmington, South Carolina is closing 2 Family Dollars. East Liverpool, Ohio. I'm looking, Rita. I'm just going down the list. Let's see. Clearwater, South Carolina. Lynchburg, Virginia is closing 2 stores. Elkins, West Virginia. And that's it. So no, Rita, no Oregon, no Utah. And what it appears to be is mostly the East Coast and Midwest. It doesn't look like, Andrea, have a wonderful day. Thank you so much. I've got lots of Dayquil and Vapo Rub and Diet Coke and coffee waiting for me. Have a beautiful day, Andrea. So it kind of looks like it's the East Coast and like the Midwest and the southern states, right? Like North Carolina, Virginia, West Virginia. So it's on that kind of side of part of the country. So will it affect the Frugal family? Not immediately, no. Hi, Emma. I'm so glad you can be here, Emma. Yeah, when I get sick, I get really sick. It just I don't have an immune system because of the immunosuppressant therapy that I did for my allergic response and my autoimmune disease. So I get sick all the time. And when I get sick, I get really sick. But I am not letting that stop me anymore from doing what I want to do and sticking to a schedule, including these Friday live streams. It just might mean that I'm, looking like walking death or whatever, but I will be here. Okay? I'm going to be here in some in some form. Anyway, okay. So what are our thoughts, guys, on these store closures? So it's mainly Family Dollar. It doesn't look like they're closing any Dollar Generals, I know we've all talked about, it's been a big to-do about they're raising prices at the once upon a time dollar store. It became the $1.25 store. And I've seen, that they sorry, I got distracted for a sec. They've raised prices on other things. And then you guys have told me that some of you in your stores, it's now like $1.75 for stuff. And then the dollar stores also now are including, I know I had seen another article, they're including more expensive items, kind of like the way that Family Dollar or Dollar General does, where, it's the dollar store. Hi, Donna from Florida. I'm so glad you're here. They're having like $7 items and stuff. So it's basically turning into like a Five Below, a Dollar General, Family Dollar, instead of being the old school Dollar Tree that we've been used to. And so what are the factors? Well, a lot of it's inflation. People don't have any money, even for the dollar store. It's other opportunities like Temu. I would love to think that it's people not wasting money on single-use items. I would love, this is me just, okay, listen. I have seen waste that you guys can never imagine or believe unless you've been with us a long, long time. And it is overwhelming. And that's just what I've seen in my little tiny pocket of Utah in the US of A. All right. And so I have always had this dream, even though I know that would destroy my dumpster-diving career, that people would stop buying so much single-use garbage for every little occasion, and impulse, And hey, maybe people are doing that. They're like, I'm not going to waste money. And even if it's not because they want to save the environment or be more responsible, that way, if it's just, I'm not going to waste money on that kind of stuff. We don't need those single-use things. Because it's just not worth, the limited funds that people have. If that's their reason, that's just fine. If it's also because I'm going to be more environmentally responsible, that would be great too. Okay? Like, I don't know. There's a lot. There's a lot of reasons why this is happening. So much more shopping online and having stuff delivered right to you. People being a lot more careful with their dollars and cents. I still pick up pennies anytime I see them. Absolutely. Being more choosy about how we're spending our money, prioritizing, because we have to. We just have to right now. I think about it. I live in Utah and we just, oh my God, we just hit this. There was some article that everybody was talking about on Facebook. And we are now here in Utah only behind California in the cost of living, cost to own a home in the United States. We are only behind California. When my family moved here, Utah was one of the least expensive places to live, which was part of why we moved here. And that has changed. And if it weren't for the fact that we bought our home 16 years ago, we couldn't afford to live here. We wouldn't be able to afford to live in Utah. Isn't that crazy? Our little tiny house that I love and am more grateful for every single day would cost a fortune. Crazy money. crazy money for our little house, and even more to rent it would be insane. It's out of control. God, every day I'm just more and more grateful that we have our home, that we own our home, that we bought our home when we did, because it's out of control here in Utah. Out of control. How is this going to be for my kids? No, they're going to have to move out of Utah. They're going to have to, because there's just no way that they're going to be able to afford, an apartment. And it's out of control. Absolutely out of control. And that's a whole other conversation, but it does bear on this a little bit, in that we're talking about, the cost of everything right now, and everyone trying to stretch every penny. And so then when it comes to, the silly stuff that we buy at the Dollar Tree, sometimes, yes, you're going to get some good stuff there. I used to buy all of my Ziploc bags. Hi, Bonnie. I'm so glad you're here. I used to buy all of my Ziploc bags there, foil, cling wrap, and some other things at the dollar store. But it's also a lot of the stuff that I've been preaching about for years and years: single-use stuff, impulse buys, little garbage trinkets that you put in goodie bags for birthday parties, that kind of stuff, right? And I think a lot of people are just like, we don't need that stuff. So, we need to pay rent. We need to afford gas. We need to, buy insulin, Rebecca. We have other stuff that the money needs to go toward, and not all those silly little trinkets at the Dollar Tree. Or if we're going to get those kinds of items, maybe we're going to get them online for a better price. I don't know. Oh, Shelly, that's fantastic. I will keep an eye out, and we will open up that mail next Friday. Incidentally, if you guys ever do send us mail, hey, thank you. That's fantastic. Please note on the card, the box, the envelope, whatever, if it's something that you want opened and read aloud on a live stream. If you would prefer that we don't, if you would prefer that it be kept private, then please note that. Otherwise, I've got to kind of look at it and make my best judgment based on the content if I'm going to read it, show it on a live stream. So anyway, so for me here in Utah, there don't appear to be yet any stores. Oh, okay. Awesome, Shelly. Awesome. No stores closing in my area. It doesn't look like. But let's look. Let's look at this. This is NPR saying that Dollar Tree is, oh my God. I'm going to keep an eye out, because that little list that I read that mostly had locations in the East Coast, the Midwest, and Southern states, that was just an initial list of places that have already been confirmed. But this NPR article, check this out. We're going to keep an eye out here in Utah. Dollar Tree swung to a surprise fourth quarter loss and will close nearly 1,000 stores. Oh my God, 1,000 stores after the discount retailer slashed the value of a rival chain it acquired almost a decade ago. Dollar Tree plans to close about 600 Family Dollar stores, in the first half of this year, and 370 Family Dollar and 30 Dollar Tree stores over the next several years. So the way I'm looking at this, my goodness, they're talking about, so it says this dramatic cull is the coup de grace in the rather botched acquisition of the Family Dollar chain, which has caused Dollar Tree nothing but a hassle since it was completed back in 2015. Basically, almost 10 years on, Dollar Tree is still sifting through the mess it inherited and has not been able to completely turn around. Oh, that's unfortunate. Yeah, they're really struggling. Dollar Tree has been attracting customers that have been stung by inflation as they seek to cut spending. During the quarter, sales at Dollar Tree stores open at least a year, climbed 6.3%, with traffic up 7.1%. While more shoppers were heading to stores, they were closely watching how much they spent, with the average ticket down 0.7%. Yeah, so there's actually more people going to the dollar stores. My water. Got my awesome Mickey cup that Crystal, Diving with Purpose. I'm almost certain it was Crystal that sent us these. So Dollar Tree, not Dollar General or Family Dollar, but Dollar Tree has actually had more foot traffic, more people coming in the store, which is great. But like I was talking about, they're being a lot more choosy with what they're buying. And so you have more people coming in, but they're not buying as much as they used to. Because you got to make tough choices. I'm going to buy my dish detergent before I'm going to buy party favors. And I mean, there'll be some things here and there, events, holidays, like we have graduation coming up, Easter, stuff like that. There'll be some things where it kind of pops off and people want to go and get some goodies for these different events. And so they'll probably see some fits and spurts, hills and valleys where, yeah, things will look good there for a minute. But even so, I don't think it's going to be what they're used to. Because, yeah, we're going to go get stuff for graduation. My Olivia, oh my goodness, I wanted to talk about this. My Olivia is graduating from high school this May. It would mean everything to me. It would mean everything to me, especially those who've been with us for 7 years, who have watched my kids grow up, who have been through the health challenges. I'm not going to cry, but hey, I didn't wear makeup today. The struggles that my sweet Olivia has been through. The fact that she is graduating from high school is such a gift and something that I hadn't dared to hope for the last few years. But she is. So, if it is within your means and your ability to send a card, a letter, a note of support, of congratulations to my Olivia. Our P.O. Box address is always in the video description. If she could just be inundated by our frugal friends with some support and love for her graduation, this mama would be forever grateful. It would mean everything to me. And I'm gonna shout that out in a lot of videos here for the next little while, and as it gets closer to May and her graduation, because it's huge. It's huge that we've gotten here, that she's gotten here, that our family has gotten to this point. So, and you guys, of course, have been a huge part of that. Thank you, Shelly. Oh, I appreciate that. So anyway, there's that. Thank you in advance. But also, so even though we will be getting party decor, okay, those kinds of things for these different events and situations, we're still, and when I say we, I don't just mean me, I mean consumers in general, we're still going to be very choosy. Like, okay, we'll get a banner, but maybe we won't get all the crepe paper. We'll get crepe paper, but maybe we won't get balloons. Shelly, in Utah, graduation is in May, mid-May. Mid-end of May, but let's say mid-May. That way we get, things done in time. I'm telling myself that. We've still got to set up her portraits. We did get cap and gown ordered, tassel thing, that stuff. So I think we're down to just getting portraits done. Anyway, people are just going to continue being choosy. They're going to continue being choosy with those kinds of things. So like I was saying, if you're going to the Dollar Tree, the Family Dollar, Dollar General, you're going to choose your floor cleaner over maybe, I don't know, an extra couple of dollar store Easter wall decor pieces that you don't need because you'd prefer to have your floor clean than to have decorations. You're going to bust out the old decorations and make those work if you decorate at all. You know what I mean? And dollar store, Dollar Tree, that's that's like a bread and butter kind of a thing, are those seasonal decorations, birthday party supplies. Those are a big part of their business. Extra candy and kind of overpriced candy. Those are the things that I think people will be buying a lot less of, or are buying a lot less of, and focusing quite a bit more on just the essentials, the things that you have to have. So your food items, obviously, and maybe house cleaning items, stuff like that, and not so much on extra dishes and gadgets and cheap dollar store stuff that, anyway, and that's going to continue impacting their bottom line. And then how is that going to impact us dumpster divers? Well, it remains to be seen. But what we can definitely say is that as they are closing 1,000 stores over the entire business, including Family Dollar, Dollar General, and Dollar Tree, as they are closing 1,000 stores across the US, that's going to impact dumpster divers. And so as we get more information, an updated list of what those locations will be, I will absolutely let you know, and keep you apprised of that as well, so that you can look in your area. But also, please be looking around. A lot of these stores that it mentioned, they have that, and I read the list. A lot of them, they have signs saying 50% off, store closing, start shopping at our other location, and that's how they're letting people know, right, that they're going to be shutting down. So as you're out and about, doing your looky-loos, just out running errands, and you swing by your Family Dollar, Dollar Tree, or Dollar General, be looking and see, are there signs? Are there banners about 50% off, store closing, start shopping, at our, our other store. Start looking for that. And if you see those, let us know. Let us know, in the comments on other videos. Let us know if you see that your local dollar store or Dollar General or whatever is closing. But I am also going to keep an eye on the list of locations, because absolutely this will impact us. The dollar stores are a huge part anymore of my retail dumpster diving availability. I don't really have the craft stores anymore. Very few of the like CVS, Walgreens available to me. It's mostly dollar stores, where I do retail diving. Now here soon, so excited, we are going to be doing the college student housing dumpster diving and the public school dumpster diving. All of that coming soon. Stay tuned. So excited. A lot of you know that that's where I began, was at the public schools, and then eventually parks and churches, their dumpsters, and then college student housing. And it really wasn't until I got onto YouTube 7 years ago that I started hitting up like the retail dumpsters. For me, it was my bread and butter was my bread and butter was at the public school dumpsters in the summertime. And then in the winter, I didn't dumpster dive. I wasn't doing any of that. Frugal living, maybe like black and gold would be really cool. For like graduation colors. And also she loves blue. She does love blue. I'm hesitant to give out like school colors, just, for privacy reasons and stuff like that, blah, blah. You know how it, anyway. Yeah, Vin Julianne. Yeah, lots of, teacher gifts. You guys know about that if you've been with me a long time. I still, as we're getting new viewers, hi, welcome. I'm so grateful for you. We are plugging away. This is the year. We've been on here over 7 years and dumpster diving for like 14 years. This is the year. I want to hit 100K subscribers. It's an insane, crazy goal, but I want it to happen and I'm working on it. So anyway, new people that have been coming with us, joining in the Frugal family, thank you and welcome. But it's been interesting getting some of the comments or questions that I haven't gotten in a long, long time because I haven't been consistently dumpster diving in a long, long time. Health problems, family problems, whatever. And so we're going to be opening a lot of eyes again about public school dumpsters. But I've come a long way. I would like to think. I'm not judging them the way that I used to. I've learned a lot. I've learned a lot in the last many, many years. And I've let go of a lot of the judgment of what gets thrown away and am focusing so much more on just the gratitude. The gratitude, I'll keep an eye out for that, Bonnie. Thank you. The gratitude that there is there are those things for us to find and use, and just focusing on being grateful, not judging them, not getting political, not getting whatever. Nope. Just grateful that there is the stuff there for me to save and that I'm able to go out and save and use and enjoy those items. But I'm starting to get these comments again where it's, oh, well, you could donate that to some teachers. You could donate that to a public school. People not realizing, like, especially when I was cleaning the crafting center, that video, people not realizing that the majority of the stuff in the crafting center is from public school dumpsters. And it's I remember back in the day, I was the first one here on YouTube, far as I know, correct me if I'm wrong, but we're talking, 7 years ago, I was the first one to kind of open people's eyes to the public school dumpster situation. Correct me if I'm wrong, okay? If I'm claiming that title and I'm wrong, you let me know. I'm sure someone will. But I didn't know of any other dumpster divers that were showing the public school dumpster situation. And people were amazed. They couldn't believe it. They were shocked. People had a lot of feelings, especially property owners. Lots of feelings. Thank you, Vin Julianne. Thank you, my love. I'm almost certain it was me, but you never know. So I want to be careful. Otherwise, I'll have people coming at me. Thank you, Shelly. Yeah, I think I was, but you never know. Anyway, people were shocked. People were shocked and couldn't believe it and had so many thoughts and so many feelings. And I would interact with those feelings and stuff. I'm not doing that anymore. I'm just going to show what I find, and I'm going to save what I can, and I'm going to encourage other people to get out and save what they can. There's Julie N. Hello, my love. No, not the college ones, the public school dumpsters. I don't know if there were other people doing the college move out diving videos before me. I have no idea. But the public school, Julie, the public school. Also, Julie N. Oh my God. Did you watch the crafting center clean out? Because just for you, Julie N., I recorded all of the cleaning. Sped up, most of it. All of the decluttering, step by step by step, as I decluttered every single thing, just for you. Because you keep asking to see not just the before and the after, my love, but to see all the nitty gritty in between. So you better, baby cakes, you better watch that one, because I did. I recorded all of it. Lots of sped up, but the cleaning, the scrubbing, the vacuuming, the washing, the sorting, just for you, Miss Julie N. Yes, and I shouted you out in it too. I don't know if you saw that, but I did. I put your name and everything. Yeah, oh God, Ben Julianne, it was so, that was rough. And I had to use the wax bath on my hands the next 3 days. But the mental and emotional benefits of it cannot be matched. Cannot. It was so worth it. Absolutely. And the scrubbing and the cleaning and the whatever that I'm doing now, Absolutely worth it. Does it hurt? Yes. I'll show you. I've had to start keeping my Walmart Equate pain relieving cream. Highly recommend this. Love it. I use it. I've been using it for years and years. I haven't had to do this in a long time because I've been like broken for so long and not using my hands. But now that I'm cleaning, I finally had to start using this on my hands again. Yeah, highly recommend it. Not sponsored. Great stuff. The Equate Walmart pain relieving cream. I've had to start using it on my hands again. Shelly, thank you. Thank you. You guys inspire me to clean so that I can inspire you to clean so that you can inspire me. It's a beautiful cycle of we're all, it's a great circle. Yes, Julianne, watch it again. It has your name. Your name, Julie N. So, guys, I read on the videos, I read every single comment. I may not always get around to hearting them or responding to them, though I am working on that. I hope you guys have noticed. I've been working on that very hard to comment or at least heart or something. But I read every single comment. I do. Every single one. And so I know if I haven't heard from you in a long time, or if there's something you keep mentioning a lot, I know, and I do the best I can with like the constructive criticism and the whatever. I'm reading those comments and trying to do my best, you know? Oh, Kathy, I'm so glad. So today, so right now, the Diet Coke, copious amounts of coffee, and then like this off-brand Dayquil. This is what's keeping me going right now. But the plan today, my basic daily things, I made my bed. I washed the stove top and the counter next to it. I lit a candle. I'm going to vacuum in here because that's one of my dailies, but the vacuum is downstairs because I vacuumed my room and the hallway down there. What else? Oh, I did a load of laundry. I need to fold and put it away. So I'm doing those things, but then we have some family stuff coming up this weekend. And so I know I need to make sure and rest. Got to make sure I do that so that I'm well enough to go and participate in these family things. The problem is when you're going on like all this kind of stuff, it kind of closes your eyes to the reality of your body and situation. So what was that? So I'm going to do my best to take it a little bit easy, but the problem is I have several videos that I'm working on, and guys, you know how it is. You know, once you start cleaning something and tidying up and you see how good it looks, you can't help it but do more, and then more, and then some more. I mean, at least if you're, me, that's me. Rita, Kitty is asleep right on the couch over there. She's snoozing. Yeah, she's snoozing and snoozing. Yeah, I'd have to be a supervisor. My hands, my poor hands. God, if I was going to be in like a cleaning service. Yeah. I enjoy, it's weird. I enjoy cleaning to an extent. Like there's something in me, maybe it's from my ancestors. I don't know. I know a lot of it comes from a smidge of some OCD, the ADHD, some compulsions that I have. But mostly for me, it's the end product. Oh, Rita, Kitty is doing so well. She's so fantastic. She's so fantastic. We'll talk more about her. But this last few years, not being able to do much really messed me up, mentally. One of my kids said, Mom, you've switched couches. Because, you'll have a place. Sorry, we're a little all over the place now, but we finished talking about the Dollar Tree and Joann. We everyone keep an eye on it. will stay apprised. So now let's ramble. One of my kids, I think it was Reagan, my son, said, you've switched couches because, you'll have a place where you kind of sit. That's your place at the table, in the living room, whatever, right? And I switched over to this couch. And I didn't even think about it really until he said it. And then, of course, I started deep thinking about it. And it was like, you know what? That couch over there, I was stuck on that couch for a year. After the abdominal surgery and the foot reconstruction, I was stuck there. And yeah, I don't even want to sit on that couch. It's so weird what it does to your mind. Like, it's amazing what it does to your mind. I think my husband just got home. Did he? Maybe. Maybe not. Anyhow, it really, it messed me up. I think a lot of you know that. It messed up a lot of things. Channel goals and growth, things we had in mind. Let's get to 100K this year, guys. So now being able to clean, even with the limitations that I live with and hands that scream at me and elbows. God, my elbows. This Monday, I'm going in for, more of the massage, not fun, ooh la la massage, no, where they, dig. And then in a couple of weeks, I'll go in and get the needle treatments, the ultrasound needle treatments done again in this arm or this elbow. And then next month, end of next month, this elbow. Yeah, we do what we have to keep going. But what I'm saying is, for so long, feeling absolutely useless and things getting just grimy. The kids and James, they did their best, but it's never going to be right the same as you would do. It's just gotten grimy. And so now being able to, thank you, Julianne. Oh, I appreciate that. Julie, I appreciate that. And not just because you have my same awesome, fabulous name, as we have several fabulous Julies here. No, I really appreciate that. I have been working so hard to get things going and keep going with all 3 channels, and to be here every Friday, even if I'm a mess. Thank you. I really, really appreciate that. Acknowledging my effort. That really matters. Thank you. But anyway, being able to do stuff and being able to scrub and clean and tidy and do projects and declutter and all of that and dumpster dive to the extent that I'm able feels so good. Like, just mentally. You know what I mean? Like, it matters. It matters. I'm not the kind of person that can just lie there and hang out and be okay. It messes me up. So I am so grateful, for all the, stuff, whatever, that helps me keep going, along with you guys being so supportive and so encouraging and so freaking wonderful. I'm going to go. Thank you, Shelly. Thank you. You guys, you're fabulous. You are fabulous. And I appreciate you so much. We're going to be live streaming every Friday. I'm going to do my damnedest. Will things maybe sometimes come up? Yeah, I think we've learned that by now. That there will be stuff, but I am going to do my best. I'm going to do my darndest, my best, and hopefully, I don't know. Hopefully it'll all work out, and we will finally hit those goals and accomplish those dreams. And it's going to be an adventure. It's always an adventure. And I appreciate you guys being along for it. So have a beautiful day and a fabulous weekend. And I'm going to see you all very soon.